guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about skincare and more specifically winter skincare. So I get asked a lot about my skin both in real life and on YouTube, so I thought I would make a video dedicated to what I am using right now, more specifically to cater for my skin in the winter because it does need a little bit of extra care. A little disclaimer in the beginning just to let you guys know, I do have fairly normal skin, so I don't have very oily skin or very dry skin. I get a little bit of oil on my T-zone occasionally, and I also get dry patches occasionally, but I do have quite middle range normal, as it were. What is normal skin? But everyone's skin is different, so I wanted to say that in the beginning. What works for me may not work for you, but these are my recommendations of things that I really have been loving using, especially in the winter time when your skin needs a little bit of extra love. The products are all kind of high-low. There are some really expensive ones and some really affordable ones, so there's something for every budget as well. Although the first two I'm going to start with are expensive, so if you are looking for more budget options, then keep watching after these. It does get cheaper, I promise. So the first things that I add to my skincare routine in the winter are generally oils. Some years I use serums instead of oils, but at the moment I'm loving oils just because they are that added extra step and they really help to nourish the skin, stop it from drying out, rehydrate it, leave it really soft. I've been using one in the morning and one in the evening. So evening oils are a bit more normal, I think, but oils in the morning I think a lot of people are afraid of. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Sarah Chapman Skinesis Morning Facial. I've used the overnight facial for a long time and I love it. She released this year. It's nourishing and it actually does what you want it to, but it's not overly heavy. I would say what I tend to do with this is apply it first thing after washing my face, then I'll do my hair, get dressed, and then do my makeup. So you do really need to leave it kind of 15-20 minutes to sink in. So if you're in a hurry in the morning and you don't have time to like eat your breakfast and do everything else in between putting your skincare on and doing your makeup, this might not be for you. But I've really been loving it and I've really noticed a difference in the kind of softness and the way my skin feels as well. Just really kind of soft and happy and bright and moisturised. Really love this, and I'm a big fan of the whole range. Everything I've tried from Sarah Chapman so far I really love. The other oil I've been using is Sunday Reilly's Lunar. And I've spoken about this in a recent favourites video, so I don't want to go on about it too much. It is really pricey, it's about £85, but you only need a few drops every night and it works wonders on the skin. It's retinol based, and a lot of people react badly to retinol. They either get kind of dry or red skin, but because this is kind of blended in like an oil texture, I don't get that at all. I'm not saying you won't if you try it, I can't guarantee anything, but for me this works really well. It just really helps my skin look brighter, clearer. I don't break out when I haven't been breaking out since I've been using this, which is about 5 weeks. I just really like it. In terms of cleansing, I use a micellar water every single night to take my makeup off. I just find it's so much quicker, easier, it doesn't sting my eyes. My favourite one is the simple micellar water. In my opinion, this is as good as Bioderma and it is a lot cheaper. I've been using this for quite a while now. And they actually do a wipe version, which I know a lot of people hate face wipes, but I actually really like these because if you're on the go, travelling, whatever, it's great. It's a face wipe with micellar water in the face wipe. I love using micellar water year round, but in the winter it's really good because it doesn't strip your skin at all. It leaves it feeling really kind of happy and moisturised, and it doesn't like leave it feeling dry or like tight. I hate that feeling when you cleanse your skin. It feels like tight and horrible and like it's going to be really dry. So micellar water is really good for that, and it's good for all skin types as well because it's just very balancing. It doesn't leave an oily film, it doesn't leave it tight or dry, it just is very kind of happy and normal. Another thing that I've been using for cleansing is the Elemental Herbology Vital Cleanser. I've spoken about this once before in a favourites a couple of months ago, and I really love this. If you don't want a cleansing balm, or if you don't like that kind of oily feel of a cleansing balm, this is great because it has the kind of texture of a face wash, but it's not stripping or drying. It's got manuka honey in it. It's just really calming on my skin. It leaves my skin feeling soft and clear, and I just really like it. I love the texture of it. It's kind of like a rich, kind of creamy wash. In terms of moisturiser, sometimes if I'm using the Sarah Chapman morning facial oil and I'm not wearing any makeup that day, I won't put any moisturiser on. If I'm kind of not going out, I'll just put an extra pump of that and just leave it to sink into my skin, and great. If I'm going outside or if I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time outside, I will still wear SPF in the winter, and it's especially important if you are doing like mountain sports, all that kind of stuff. But my favourite SPF at the moment is the Estee Lauder Day Wear SPF 50, and I've been a fan of the Estee Lauder skincare for a while. I used to use it when I was in my late teens, and then when I started YouTube I started trying out everything, and I kind of come back to it every now and again. And I really like this one because it's not too greasy. A lot of SPF moisturisers are quite greasy. This one is not. I really like it. It's just good and it protects your skin from the sun. So for the eye area, I do tend to get a little bit drier around my eyes in the winter time. I think it was last winter I actually had some kind of weird flaky dry skin around my eyes, and since then I have never wanted to skip using eye cream in the winter ever again. I am really careful to like make sure my eyes are nourished and moisturised, and also they're the first area that shows signs of aging as well, and I'm 27, so it's got to that point now where I'm starting to see a few lines around my eyes. I have two eye creams that I really like using at the moment. The first one is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve eye cream, and this is a light kind of cooling cream. It's kind of halfway in between a gel and a cream, so it has that kind of depuffing, kind of cooling effect, but it's still moisturising. It still feels like it's doing something. It sinks in really quickly, so it's perfect to use it in the morning. And then what I like using in the evening is the Elemis Absolute Eye Mask. This is meant to be a mask, but I actually put it on and leave it on overnight, and I haven't noticed any problems. I actually really like it. It leaves my eye area feeling just really moisturised and plumped. I really like it. I also use this on planes. I've had this, I think, in my travel essentials video as well. It's really good for planes when you're in that kind of air-conditioned environment and it's sucking all of the moisture out of your skin. And then last but not least is a cheap as chips option, and this is for my lips, and this has been my favourite for a while now. It's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with SPF 15. This is about £1.60 I think. It's mineral oil based, so it's more of a barrier than anything else, but when you're in the cold weather, that's actually what you need to stop your lips getting chapped. It has cocoa butter in it as well, so it does have that kind of moisturising element. SPF 15, so it's great if you're out and about or if you're skiing or whatever. Really good, and it tastes like chocolate. I really am a big fan of this. So that is it for my winter skincare essentials. I do have some festive videos coming up for you this weekend, so keep your eyes out for those. And if you're not following Vlogmas, then head over to my vlog channel. I'm vlogging every day until Christmas Eve this year. Take care guys, I'll see you on Friday. Bye! Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's video is a super exciting special X Factor edition. Very have invited me along to watch the results show for the semi-finals of X Factor tonight, which I'm super excited about. It's actually lunch